Hello and welcome to News Now. I am Margaret Opera. President Muhammadu Buhari has called on political leaders to stay focused and uphold the ultimate objective of promoting the interests of the country, saying Nigeria cannot afford another civil war. Buhari made a call on Tuesday in Abuja while receiving former state chairman of the defunct Congress for Progressive Change, CPC. The president stated that the self-centeredness that led to the loss of about 1 million lives between 1967 and 1970 must not be allowed to repeat itself, stressing that the CPC was founded on the bedrock of patriotism and loyalty to the unity of Nigeria. While asking all members of the defunct CPC and political leaders to always be mindful of the larger picture by working towards preserving the unity, peace and integrity of the nation, Buhari thanked them for the merger that led to the ruling All Progressive Congress. He added, in quote, "I am delighted to welcome the Forum of State Chairmen of the former Congress for Progressive Change to the State House today. I accord great significance to this visit as it demonstrates a determination and commitment to our identity with our administration." Describing the president as the patriarch of the CPC, the chairman of the forum and former chairman of the party in Niger State, Umar Shaibu, said the party had maintained all its structures across the country. He assured President Buhari of their loyalty, especially in the forthcoming elections. Shaibu commended the president for providing strong leadership over the years, particularly in remaining balanced, fair and above board in electoral issues. Now, 7 more kidnapped passengers of the March 28th train attack in Kaduna State have regained their freedom. The victims were released on Wednesday morning, after spending 135 days in the custody of the terrorists. It is, however, not clear if any ransom was paid to the terrorists for their release. Although the police authorities are yet to confirm the developments, a member of the negotiating team, Tuku Mamu, said 6 of the released hostages are members of the same family, which include a couple and their 4 children. The father of the 4 kids, Abubakar, is the son of a former military administrator of Kano and Benue State, to Mamu, Major General Chris Garber, and also a staff of the National Assembly Commission. The terrorists also released a 60-year-old woman, one Aisha Hassan, who was said to have been fled due to her life-threatening health challenges that deteriorated recently. The names of the 6 family members that were released are Abubakar Idris Garba, who is the father of the 4 kids, his wife Miriam Abubakar Bobo, and their elder son Ibrahim Abubakar Garba, who is 10 years old. Others include Fatima Abubakar Garba, 7 years old, Imra Abubakar Garba, 5 years old, and the youngest Zainab Abubakar Garba, who is just 1.5 years old. So far, 42 victims have regained their freedom. The number of those still in captivity now stands at 35. Now, away from that, numbers of indigents and residents of Ogbomoso in Oyo State took to the street to protest the insensate abduction of their kinsmen. The residents, among whom are retired public office holders, traditional title holders, youth and women, cried that spate of abduction in the Ogbomoso geopolitical zone, which has 5 local government areas. Others are traditional religion adherents, members of Old Rap People's Congress, OPC, Agbekoya Vigilante, and other groups who said that they were ready to give whatever it takes to stop the criminal activities in Ogbomoso and its environs. The residents have, however, called on governments at all levels to wake up and address the ugly development.
We appeal to the youth to be patient and report all activities noticed. We are sure that we are taking serious steps to curb this criminality.
The government will have to double its efforts to greater funding of the police force, and the state government will have to double its efforts in funding of its security apparatus, the Amatepu. The local government will have to double its efforts by encouraging and financing the local vigilantes. And every citizen must be on alert If you see something, say something.
Because in Bomoshore of recent, we found out that a lot of kidnappings and killings have been going on, which is very unusual in our town. So having this protest, please intimate the security agencies about what is going on in Bomoshore, that you should please mobilize and come and secure us because it's getting out of hand. And the other day they killed 3 people, even after paying the ransom.
Operatives of the Ibadan Zonal Command of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC on Wednesday, August 3, 2022, arrested 29 internet fraud suspects in a sting operation in the Omiadio area of Ibadan, Oyo State. Items recovered from them include mobile phones, laptops, 2 motorbikes, 1 iWatch, video games and jewelry. They will be charged to court as soon as investigations are concluded. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, has assured Nigerians that the police will provide effective security during the 2023 general election. The IG gave the assurances on Wednesday in Kano at the opening of a workshop on election security management for police officers in the Northwest Zone. Baba, who was represented by the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 1, Mr. Sadiq Bello, reiterated that the police would manage any security challenge that may come up before, during and after the election. He said that the participants would be trained on various techniques for managing security challenges during elections. And also the Oyo State Gaming and Lottery Board on Tuesday evening clamped down on operators of gaming and lottery centers without an operational license within the state, shutting down 3 centers. The gaming centers, or rather 3 gaming centers that were sealed by the enforcement team of the board, were all located within Ibadan metropolis like Bodija, Idiagbe and Dugbe. The enforcement exercise was due to the failure of some operators of the gaming and lottery centers to regularize their operations with the appropriate body of the state government responsible for the regularization and control. In his remark, the Director General of the Oyo State Gaming and Lottery Board, Mr. Olajide, said that the role of the board is to regulate, curtail and promote the business of gaming and lottery in Oyo State, explaining that the board was written on several occasions to the illegal operators of the gaming and lottery centers who were not licensed by the board to operate in the state to come to the board for dialogue and proper registration. Mr. Olajide added that the government of the day has created an enabling environment for gaming and lottery business to operate. Therefore, there are no laws that they must follow and abide by which will certify them to do business in the state. Now, Ondo State Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu has confirmed the arrest of 5 suspected attackers of St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, which left 40 people dead. The governor's confirmation comes shortly after the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, announced in Abuja. Akeredolu spoke during a courtesy visit to his office by the leadership of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, led by the state chairman of the council, Mr. Leke Adigbite, noted that the government did not spare a moment in trading the terrorists since the attack. He said, "Now that the military has announced it, I can tell that 5 of them have been arrested now. They are still on the trial of the rest. The home where they lodged in Owo and the person that accommodated them before the attack has also been arrested." The governor of Ondo State called on leaders of the Ebira community in the state to warn their young ones not to copy the banned venture of kidnapping, saying the recent reports from victims of kidnapping in the state have established that some Ebira indigenes are now involved in the unwholesome act. And now on the African scene, a group of 15 Burkina Faso soldiers was killed on Tuesday in a double bomb attack by suspected jihadists in northern Burkina Faso. The army said in a statement, the double attack with an improvised explosive device occurred on Borzanga-Jibo axis in the central north region, the staff said. The total of the 2 incidents was 15 soldiers and 1 wounded, and also caused material damage, it added.